Hello and welcome to yet another video update from Bloomberg Capital. My name is Patrick and today we are giving an update about the current silver price action. We have now a breakout above our key target here, and I'm referencing our previous video from last month to give context. So if you like the context of our fundamental research, I highly encourage you to click on the right top of this video. I've linked the previous video there and you should definitely check it out because this is primarily going to be a technical video where I'm simply updating our base case. So let's start. Why is the silver price rising? Well, the primary reason that I could distill from the market is that the US dollar has been particularly weak. We have a downtrend here with a high to low performance of -10 or even 11%. And the rally that we have gotten was very weak and it almost got entirely retraced. So there is more weakness likely to come from the US dollar. This is primarily the reason why people are flocking into gold and therefore silver as well. In the previous video, we said that gold should likely be very cheap still, so people would more likely be buying gold. And the other assumption was that gold should encounter a deeper correction approximately to the 3,000 level, but we formed our low around 3,124, so we already have a bit more strength than we expected, and it could be that this price is now being perceived by people as very expensive, so they are going to silver because silver is the next best safe haven asset in that sense, and therefore the price is likely going to break out here. Additionally, the ISM reports in America were not the greatest. They were hinting that we have higher inflation to come and that demand for services is currently low. So therefore, there is a little bit of uncertainty in the American economy, and therefore this breakout could probably occur more early. However, did my opinion really change from here? Not really. So from the previous video, and I highly encourage you to watch that, I was highlighting that this was potentially a range where the price would simply reset before it can rise much higher. Why? Because I don't believe in breakouts too quickly, and the gold price seemed relatively cheap still compared to silver, where I am still a little bit in doubt. This happened last time as well, where silver rallied here. We got to the resistance and got smashed down, and then everybody believed here that this would be the breakout. And what did we get? It was a range rotation. So I would expect more or less the same, because if you want to reverse a trend, you need sustainability and also follow through. And if you don't get that, the yellow scenario still stays the primary scenario. But I have shown you a scenario here that is currently more likely, and this would be our road to $50 for silver. Or what would I require to be really convinced that this is an actual breakout? Well, I would need higher volume. Okay, so here we have declining volume, and currently we haven't closed, so I cannot judge the current volume bar, but it looks all right. But then I would like to see 1 or 2 days of price action where the close is at least above this green zone over here. If that is the case, and as I have shown it here in the chart with trajectory, then silver is on. Silver should rise much higher and reach potentially $50. So this is something to look forward to. But if we don't get that breakout and we close back below this channel, the yellow scenario comes back in line. So I was previously expecting this from here. I would just adjust it to this high, and yeah, you can see that this could even match with the price action as well. So the risk is there. So what we need to do is hold this green zone. The low of this is at 34.50 and the high about 35.40. And if we hold above it, then you have me convinced, and this is going to be going up immediately. Otherwise, we are going to get a range rotation and go down again. Therefore, be cautious and be careful, because this is a very critical juncture here at the moment, and we really want to manage our risk. I personally, however, did increase my exposure to Pan American Silver because this stock is looking great, and as you can see, this is my outlook for that stock. And there is also Endeavor Silver Mining that I share in their Discord group that had a 30% rally until now, which is a phenomenal gain if you ask me. And I give out like 1-minute chart updates and everything in our private private group, so you should definitely check that out, especially because we have launched our free Discord service as well, where I drop golden nuggets here and there in there. So you should definitely check it out because you have nothing to lose, only something to gain. And maybe if you like it, you can check out our premium group. So that's been it. Thanks for coming. Until next time, goodbye.